That was the game right there. That was the game that most people were interested in. That was the game where we saw Angel Reese play, we saw Hull play, we saw Enrique, we saw Aaliyah Boston, we saw Chelsea Gray, and if I never hear the words point guard or boom boom room again, I'm happy. I'm happy. But the Vinyl won by 6 points in the end, and they did everything they could to choke that game away. They did everything they could. And if you guys agree, subscribe. We're trying to hit 40,950 by the end of the day. But they did everything in their power to choke that game away. Angel Reese had the weirdest game I've ever seen, but I like what I saw from Angel Reese because she was trying new things. She really was. So I'm not going to go too hard on that because she did a lot of good, she did a lot of bad. For the Vinyl, like the best player on the floor by 100 miles was Ryan Howard, 33 points. And if you guys don't know, obviously, my who will win MVP prediction of Ryan Howard, who not only that, she had 33 points, she had one really nice assist, she had 2 blocks, she had 5 boards, and she was by 100 miles the best player on the floor. As far as Fever players are concerned, Aaliyah Boston was okay. She was okay. I don't think she was much worse than Dearica Hamby. It's not like, look, this is not a game for her. This version of 3v3 is not really a game for Aaliyah Boston. But she's going to get in better shape for the season, which is the most important thing. That is the most important thing. But Lexi Hull, I thought was good. Lexi Hull genuinely, she had 3 points. It was a lot of 3 points, 1 board, 1 assist. But when this game was looking like it was getting a little bit out of hand, when it was looking like, they were going to be down and out, where they would have no chance really, Lexi Hull came out and she hit a huge 3 when they were down by double digits. Then went and got a huge stop at the basket on Jordan Canada. Then came and got a great assist. But Ryan Howard had 27 points 3 minutes into the third quarter. And with that, Lexi Hull went and guarded Ryan Howard and did a good job. So I thought Lexi Hull did a good job. For the Rose, Chelsea Gray had a really weird game. She shot the ball 20 times and had 21 points. She hit some big shots down the stretch. Had 6 assists, but she was throwing anything. She was just throwing the ball. She had more than 3 turnovers. I don't know why it said 3. She was throwing the ball to just anywhere. It was mad. It was mad. Chelsea Gray, you'd watch her play and it's she'd either look like the only player to do anything, or she was looking like, why is she on the floor? I thought their best lineup was Brittany Sykes, Kat Copper, and Angel Reese. They ended the game with Azare Stevens. Nola Henry putting Azare Stevens in to end the game was an odd one. It really was an odd one. But at the same time, I think it was probably the right decision because Angel Reese was trying to do a little bit too much. Fouled a couple of times in a row and was sometimes where it's almost trying too hard and it can be a little bit of an issue. But for the Vinyl, Enrique sucked. Enrique really sucked. Ray Burrell, every time Ray Burrell walks inside the 3-point line, she does something dumb, but she's lights out and tall and plays defense. Jordan Canada was fine. Dearica Hamby looked all over the place. That's why she looked very good. She was all over the place. 5 turnovers. Her and Angel Reese both had 5. And then, obviously, it was the Ryan Howard show. And then it was the Kat Copper show a lot of the time for the Rose, who were really good. But Angel Reese had what was one of the more interesting games I've ever seen her play. Because it was clear she was trying new things. One thing is for certain, Angel Reese's footwork is 100 times quicker. Her footwork is way better. She is moving so much quicker as far as her when she's facing up, one dribble, there's actual speed there. At one stage, she took a hard dribble left and kind of a hop step in, nearly knocked out Ray Burrell on the way, and then just missed the layup. That's kind of where the struggles still are for Angel Reese. She hit a really nice step back too. I'll give her that. She hit a really nice step back too. And with Angel Reese, her footwork is good. It's no longer like clunky. She no longer looks uncoordinated. Like, she made a nice dribble move. She got a little bit of space. Yeah, the jump shot's still iffy. Yeah, she still can't make layups. She still has the problem where she releases the ball from here. She got blocked a couple of times, like down low, and it's really hard to draw fouls when you're releasing the ball from here. But overall, I thought it wasn't a bad game for Angel Reese. And even she had like 4 assists. She had a really, really nice one where she caught the ball kind of on the elbow and made a really nice pass with the left to a cutter. But then some of the passes that like, the turnovers were literally like her basically passing the ball to the other team. Like, how many times, there was a couple of times she could have had easy things under the basket, but she threw the ball right to the other team. But it was a solid performance. 10 and 14. The Angel Reese double-double. The double-double with 10 points. But I did think that she looked good. I think it's very clear she's working on her game. I think there's still a long ways to go. But it's clear that she's working. Like, you cannot have watched this game and thought that Angel Reese is not at least working on her game. Someone said she's a below average passer. She's a terrible passer. But she's trying. You can see, like, her vision's there. Like, you can see what passes she's trying to make, but she just didn't make them. And that's fine. Like, it's not, with Angel Reese, it's not like she's not going to be all WNBA next year. But it's like, with Angel Reese, you want to see, like, solid steps forward. You want to see players getting better. And you want to see improvement and new things. Or at least you want to see her trying new things, which is good. Which is really, really good. So look, if you're a Chicago Sky fan, I'd be really optimistic. Someone said intent is nothing without execution. She's in year 2 after not being able to make layups in year 1. Like, Angel Reese is not going to be cooking people off the dribble consistently next season in the WNBA. But if she can do it occasionally, then you're going to be seeing it 4 or 5 years down the line, which is the only thing that really matters. But all in all, I thought this was a fun game. The Vinyl almost came back into it because the Rose really bottled it. Like, the Rose really, it was just Team Ryan Howard. Like, they were Team Ryan Howard, and my MVP pick is looking really nice right now. But all of Aaliyah, like, if I'm Lexi Hull, I'm happy with how I played. I thought Lexi Hull did a great job on defense on Ryan Howard, which is hard to do because defense is hard in this. Defense is hard and Unrivaled in full court 3-on-3. Aaliyah Boston, in fairness, she's in much better shape conditioning-wise than she was in to start last season. She's in much better sharpness-wise than I've seen. So it's something that's going to be good for the Fever. Like, it'll be interesting to see how Katie Lou Samuelson looks tomorrow, honestly. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So the double-double streak is at 1. For anyone wondering, the double-double streak is now at 1 game. And we will we'll get to see this. And by the way, this is the most I don't know about basketball. Don't know about basketball post at all. Someone said her release too slow. STFU B word. Like, this is a really nice dribble move. But I'm sorry. The only reason why she got that shot off is because Aaliyah Boston did not predict the sidestep as she was moving backwards. That release is, like, all Aaliyah Boston had to do is, if Angel Reese does this in a WNBA game, if she does this twice and teams expect that sidestep on the drive, the movement, it was all fast. That release is so slow. like it is. It's a huge step up. Her footwork was good. Her handle was good. Her going downhill, her change of speed was good. But I'm sorry, like, if you think that release on a sidestep is going to be you're able to get that off on a defender that's expecting it, you have never watched the sport of basketball before, which I'm convinced, by the way, a lot of these people don't. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Honestly, a big game and a very interesting game. All in all, and a fun night, to be honest. And yeah, Angel Reese got her ankles broken by Aaliyah Boston as well, which is a bit funny, but there's no point talking about that. Like, it's That happens in basketball. If you've played ball and you've never got your ankles broken, you've never tried to play defense. But anyway, I'll see you guys.